Known simply as Beck, Mickey Bechtelheimer was at home behind the microphone, calling racing action for 59 years across the state of Colorado.
When you say Beck, everybody knows, I mean, that reference point. 59 years that he was involved in the announcing of racing in this region.
You hear that voice, you know, as you're paying for your ticket. The only voice that track could ever hear, you know. The race just wouldn't have been the race without hearing Beck's voice.
I don't know how anybody could not know Beck Bechtelheimer when you're looking at racing or in any type of racing here, either on the round tracks or Pikes Peak.
Beck Bechtelheimer soon became the start line announcer for race broadcast partner KRDO. His insightful knowledge of the race, its drivers, and its traditions endeared him to the scores of fans that tuned in.
Beck understands the needs of the promoter and the event, the needs of the sponsors, the drivers, and most of all, the race fans.
They actually asked me to do the broadcast with him in 2005. And next to my kids being born, you know, that ranks up there as probably one of the most amazing things that's ever happened to me.
The details and all of the aspects of a racer coming to the starting line and being able to tell that story, and I think he told it really well. And I know he did his homework. You know, he went to school on knowing who these competitors were and took pride in being the best he could.
Beck's love of the race extended well beyond the microphone.
He lived and breathed racing and the relationship he had with the drivers and the fans. You know, Beck always made the fans and everybody part of the family.
He knew the drivers frontwards, sideways, and backwards. He was very knowledgeable about racing, you know, and that transferred to Pikes Peak.
It couldn't happen to a nicer guy. It couldn't happen to a more deserving guy. And we are really happy that you have been welcomed into this branch of the racing fraternity.
Congratulations, Beck. It's been a long time coming. Thank you for everything that you've done for the racing community and for Pikes Peak.
Please join us in honoring Beck Bechtelheimer for his induction into the Pikes Peak Hill Climb Hall of Fame.